Hey guys, so I am finally going to be able to use Drone Prix AR, which is the new game made for DJI drones. I have my Mavic right there in the distance. So I've already played this a few times, so I have gotten the hang of it just a little bit. It is actually a bit tricky to play, especially your first time playing. It is a bit hard to figure out where to start from. So as you can see, there are some intro levels. I'm just gonna start with intro track 1 just to show you guys. So you can see that's my camera right there that it's using, obviously, and I'm at my local park. So it starts by saying fly through start. It's really important to keep an eye on it as well, not only in the game, just to make sure that you're not gonna run into any trees or anything. And as you can see, level complete, shows the time and everything. Continue. Sure, let's go to the next stage. Also shows your drone battery. You can see I'm at 92% right now. So one game pretty much took 8%. So if you want to look at it that way. So I'm gonna go to track 5 because this is the one I have not done actually yet. So fly through. And all the tracks are pretty much like this. This one, as you can see, has some barriers. And from experience, I just wanted to know what would happen. Run into them, you actually lose coins, which is not good. Because then you don't get enough stars to go. Oh, there you go. I ran into it. You don't get enough stars to be able to advance to the more complex games that this game has to offer. Okay, level complete. See how many stars I got on that one. Okay, cool, 2 stars. So now we can fly in arenas. Okay, Madison Square. Let's try this one out. Okay. So it seems like they're all pretty much like this. And, okay. Looks like there's a wall right there. I want to run into the wall. So most of the times you don't have to actually stay on the track. I mean, as long as you're going up. I was really close to a tree right there. I wish there was a way to be able to pretty much fly your drone around to set the parameters that you wish to only be able to fly in, because it seems like sometimes, depends where you finish off, you could be at a random spot. I'm just gonna put my camera up so you can see the drone. Hopefully you can see I'm recording with my GoPro on my chest. So hopefully you can see my Mavic up there flying. I haven't even seen what it looks like when I'm flying around playing this game. Probably look really dumb and amateur. Okay, so right here we have some like moving obstacles now, and they're not just walls, they're actually up and into a barricade there. Up, getting hit by something. As you can see right here, I'm very close to that tree, but it actually does a good job of not letting you run into. Okay, so I failed that level. So that's a good example of what this game is like. It looks pretty fun once you start getting the hang of it, and as far as recording what you're doing, I don't think you can do that just yet. Yeah, see this one, I'm way too close, so what I could do, there's actually a reposition. Okay, so if I like fly out into, let's just say out there, I can click this reposition, and then so yeah, it lets me move the course. So that way, if initially if it's too close to any trees or structures, then you're able to change it without harming your drone or others and property. But as you can see, it's pretty hard to control. It's like a video game, but you're actually controlling something. Whoops, ran into the walls right there. Okay, level complete. Hopefully you guys are able to see all of this. If not, I'll be editing it out. Okay, let's go next. Okay, Madison Square. Okay, so you can see myself right there. Okay, we have these floating mines. Oops. Wow, that took a huge hit. Okay, and we're almost at the finish line. Level complete. Okay, so before this starts, and I'm keeping track of my battery, I'm at 66%, so once I'm around 40, I like to stop playing just so it doesn't try to return to home, because I'm not a fan of that unless if it's a major emergency. So what I feel like is the best way to play this is always go forward and backward, but then when it comes to moving it, just kind of like a car, just to rotate it. I think that's the best way of going about this game. Just because when you go side to side, it's kind of like obstacle avoidance. There is none, so you don't know where you're going exactly. So I just find it easier to turn the head of the drone. Okay, level complete. is just make sure that you know where your drone is exactly at. Whether if you're looking into the screen, always try to keep an eye out for it and also listen to it. I feel like listening really helps when it comes to. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, there's a bit of altitude change in this one, so you actually have to climb, which is, wow, this kind of reminds me of Rainbow Road. So not only do you have to, okay, so I think now I have to take back my what I said earlier about just controlling it with your left and right joystick. Because you actually have to climb up in altitude and do twisting and stuff. Oh, this is actually getting pretty complex. Okay, where's it going now? And I'm not sure what happens if you miss one. I've always tried to get one, and you are timed, so let's say if you didn't make it to the finish line, like for example right now I have 18 seconds left. If I don't make it within 18 seconds, then I kinda sea level failed. I didn't make it in time, so I only got 11 out of 12. The 12th one is always the finish line, and I think the first one is always the start. So there you go. I'm at 52%, so I think I'm done for today. Just wanted to show you guys. I didn't see much videos out there on how this game is actually played when I was looking into the game, because it is a bit sketchy. So I really wanted to see how the gameplay is, besides what Edge or whatever the company is that makes this game. So right now I'm gonna go back into the DJI app. Okay, it's connected. I'm gonna adjust my exposure just because I'm used to it. I always shoot in manual. And now I'm just gonna fly it back to me. And then something I was recently reading about on the Mavic is actually the fan that it has. It kind of acts like a vacuum, so the guy was pretty much saying to never land it in like grass or sand and dirt, just because that vacuum brings everything back into the Mavic, and eventually could be bad for it. So I always try to land it on a flat surface. I mean, if there is some dust or whatever around, obviously you can't really do anything about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the drone Prix AR game. That's new for the Mavic and a few of the Phantom series. Alright, thanks for watching.